Since 1950, drivers from all over the world have travelled to New Zealand in the Southern Hemisphere summer to try and win the New Zealand Grand Prix.
Ken Smith, Simon Wills, Lando Norris will take victory. Pure ecstasy for Liam Lawson.
Shane van Gisbergen.
Will Brown wins the New Zealand Grand Prix.
This year we celebrate the 70th running of this great race, an event that is steeped in history.
The first race to be called the New Zealand Grand Prix was at Ohakea in 1950. Then in 1954, the New Zealand Motor Cup was run at Ardmore, and it was called the Auckland Grand Prix. And that was run in 1954 and 1955 as the Auckland Grand Prix. And in 1956, it was then called the New Zealand Grand Prix, with previous winners shown on the program as being the winners from 54 and 55. So, hey presto, all of a sudden, retrospectively, history now shows the New Zealand Grand Prix as having started at Ardmore in 1954, even though at the time it wasn't ever called the New Zealand Grand Prix. Most of the circuits in New Zealand, and we have plenty, have hosted the New Zealand Grand Prix at various times. The original home was at Ardmore, and that ran from 1954 to 1962, and then Pukekohe was created, and that really was the home of the New Zealand Grand Prix for many years, apart from 1974, when it was given to Christchurch to link in with the Commonwealth Games that were being held at Christchurch. And then it's been to Manfield, it's been to Ruapuna, it's been to Teretonga, it's been to Hampton Downs, and now it is at Highlands, the beautiful Highlands circuit in Cromwell.
Amongst the many winners of the event are 5 Formula One world champions, but many massive names in the world of motorsport have tried and failed to win the famous trophy.
Some, like Lando Norris, the most recent world champion, was just a kid when he raced here, so they weren't all reigning world champions. And there's also been a number of drivers who were as good as world champions, and I'm talking about Stirling Moss, who won the New Zealand Grand Prix 3 times, generally regarded as the best driver never to have been world champion, and our own Bruce McLaren and Chris Amon, both absolute frontline drivers who, with the right equipment and the right year, would have been world champions. So it really has been an extraordinary list of wonderful historical names that have come to New Zealand to compete in our series.
The big names that we got the opportunity to race against in the New Zealand Grand Prix was guys like Jackie Stewart, Jim Clark, Graham Hill, Bruce McLaren, Stirling Moss, and it was a great lot of names. There's names that could keep going forever on them.
The New Zealand Grand Prix is a very, very important part of being a New Zealander, racing in New Zealand, and it's a race that we all work towards trying to win. And for me, I got to race in my first New Zealand Grand Prix in 2019, and was lucky enough to win it, which is probably at that point the biggest achievement I'd had in my career.